Welcome to Smokey Approved, and this is episode 162. And on this one, we have a highly requested record. It is from the man Ghetts. The record is called Karma. It obviously is from a older time, so it's from back in the day because we only have audio. And currently, most of the stuff I get from Ghetts or check out currently either comes with a visual or a visualizer or an actual video. So hey, let's check this out. Currently, if you've seen all the Ghetts reviews that have come out so far, there's just not that the record was bad, but it's only been one time where I'm just like this is cool. Like that's all that's happened so far from when I've checked out all of Ghetts shit so far. So this should be hopefully another one where we can go crazy about, because I do really enjoy Ghetts as a rhymer. The more that I've like checked him out, and then that's why I believe I want to say it's Mozambique or it's this other one. Like by now that review's come out, so you've seen it if you're checking this one out and you've seen all the other ones. But did when I know that he can rhyme at such a high level, when it's just like that's an average Tuesday for the guy, and I'm just like, but I wanted a crazy Friday from him. Like that's when I'm like, okay, like that's what most of the songs are. They're just crazy. Like I can't believe somebody's just this consistent at this level. So that other one, I was just like, it's a little step down. So hopefully Karma's not. It's supposed to be a good storytelling record from what I've heard. Shout out to everybody that gave the suggestions. Continue to send the Ghetts joints in, and yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah.
This got that Nightmare on Elm Street fucking Freddy Krueger type fucking vibe to it.
Yeah. Jeez. It's that term again. GH. Gets it in gang. I caught him slipping. Walking, not whipping. Pretty little lighty on his arm with some extraordinary titties. I've been trying to catch this nigga for 9 months. Now I actually want to kill him.
Yo, that's so. I know we just started. I gotta go back because that intro was cold. Actually, like that's a nice way to start a story off. But the shit I be trying to explain to a lot of the homies out here, because we deal with a lot of, we'll say, like gun crime in America. So the way I look at the violence is there's a distance between it, because a lot of times niggas are not walking down on the nigga and shooting him or using the gun from a close range. It's drive by, or you shot a nigga from across the street or down the block, or it's a stray bullet. You niggas, like he said, I've been waiting to catch this nigga outside for fucking 9 months. You been waiting on a nigga for 9 months? And now you on top of him? Like, oh my God. Like, yo, that shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me.
Every titties. I've been pretty little caught him slipping. Walking, not whipping. Pretty little lighty on his arm with some extraordinary titties. I've been trying to catch this nigga for 9 months. Now I actually want to kill him. I'm fired up. Could you imagine the feeling in my gut? I shot. Now imagine the feeling in my gut.
I feel like that Aisha is a foreign language that I just don't know. So could somebody let me know what that bar means?
Feeling in my gut. I shot. Now imagine the feeling in my gut. I ain't even angry again.
Or did he say I shot?
Till want kill him, I'm fired up. Could you imagine the feeling in my gut? I shot. Now imagine the
So he's either saying I shot, and that's a word I don't know, or he's saying I shot and I'm just not catching it.
feeling in my gut. I ain't even angry again. It's just the principle. Surrounded by your match of your friends, you feel invincible. Tell me why you act to pretend. It's despicable. If your wife had any sense, she'll leave you miserable. You laugh for the facts by the end. The visual. This prick held a strap to my head. It's a miracle. That man isn't dead. Or in a condition that's critical. Should have banged it instead and kept the talking to a minimal. Now I'm low in the back of the.
Okay, so from the I'm gonna just kind of follow the story, just make sure I'm catching everything right. So from what I'm hearing so far, he done finally caught the nigga after 9 months. After that nigga at some other time had put a gun to his head, but had not used it, but had the opportunity to kill him. And now this nigga, the guy in the story, but we're gonna just say Ghetts to make it simple. So now Ghetts is got this nigga after 9 months. And it can get retribution for that nigga not using the gun. And this is why we are in the middle of this beef, is because this nigga pulled a strap on this nigga at some other time.
should have banged it instead and kept the talking to a minimal. Now I'm low in the back of the Benz, keeping it digital. Both hands on the skeng, like it's difficult. Doubts in the back of my head. I'm at a killing suit. Nah, but it's about the revenge. I wanna kill them. Man, I like what I.
See, that those are questions that just like, if you've been around certain people, or just like you've been honest with yourself, it's like, yo, like, if say you're in this situation, like, these are the thoughts in the back of a nigga's head. Like, am I the killing sort? Nah, like, I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. But it's the revenge. It's the motherfucking principle. I may not be this person, but that shit needs to happen regardless. And that's where I'm like, yo, those are, again, it's well written so far. Like, it's a masterclass so far. So it's just like, Jesus, like, and just to give a sense of what I would consider to be reality. Like, yo, I feel like that's a real thought. Somebody, especially on their first situation, that better be some shit you thinking about, or you need help. You need to stop doing what you're doing now and go sit with a psychologist, because what I think a normal person would think about is, am I that kind of person? But no, it might be the principle. Some people might not land there, but like landing on it's the principle of the situation of why we're doing it. Oh yeah, I fuck with that.
I'm at a kill. Both hands on the skeng, like it's difficult. Doubts in the back of my head. I'm a killing sort. Nah, but it's about the revenge. I wanna kill them all. Plus, man, I like what happened to Ghetts. It's the ridicule. Can't let this happen again. It's pitiful.
So I'm sorry I keep stopping it, but there's just so many things like this that just makes me just want to just have something to say. So I talk to my boy Chip all the time from Broke Millionaires, and like we talk about like, why do you think like somebody might kill another person, like when they just had a fight, and it's the shit he's talking about is like what happened to Ghetts. It was like they were making fun of me. It's the embarrassment factor. So I don't think that a lot of people understand sometimes when you fight somebody, like the fight is not what caused that nigga to want to return to come kill you or to shoot at you and your friends. It's the disrespect levied on that person either during that fight, like you put your feet on that nigga, you fucking stomped on his head, you fucking beat the dog shit out of him even after you knew he was beaten, you won. These instances take it from a realm of, oh, I took my licks, into you've embarrassed a person's pride, and to now have to swallow that. A lot of people can't swallow that shit and keep it pushing. A lot of people are now going to come back for revenge or try and do something in retribution to make that feeling not be what they feel, because that's a shitty feeling to fucking feel. If you've ever been embarrassed or been embarrassed in front of people or taken a loss in front of people, that shit fucking, it's a hard thing to swallow and then move forward through. So that's why, again, real motivations to why this person might be doing the things we're talking about in the story we're trying to tell. Again, just another layer of mastery in the writing, but then also understanding the subject matter of what you're trying to present. Like, a lot of people don't know how to fucking do this shit. This is where, like, if I took the time to like go through a Tony story, there's gonna be a lot of gaps, versus if you listen to it's a song off of Joel Santana, What the Game's Been Missing. Even though he's reinterpreting the song or the movie fresh, it's still, there's no gaps, everything makes sense. So that's why I'm like, hey, like, it's cold. We're only a minute 13 in. That's crazy.
What happened to Ghetts? It's the ridicule. Can't let this happen again. It's pitiful. Even man in the pen wanna know if it's real or if it's trivial. Well, this is it. Straightforward. No subliminals. I told the driver to follow him by the clover, cause I'm a guy with a following. Smoking marijuana.
This, God damn it. We gotta do it now. We gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta have a belly on for this. Gotta have a belly on for this.
I told the driver to follow him by the clover, cause I'm a guy with a following. Smoking marijuana before I body him. Then I caught a glimpse of the rear view. It's looking like some undercovers have appeared too. But I could be paranoid and scared too. And that's a bad combination. The same combination had me back on probation for a crime less serious. My murder's 25 and up, death serious. And I ain't trying to be a life of blood, I'm experienced. That's why I know the feds when I see him. Undercover or not, that's feds in the BM. Take the next left, I got weapons like I'm Korean. Look, this is a situation I don't.
Okay, so in America, we would have, the Koreans would be the people that I'm going to see if I want a good deal. So I'm gonna go shop with the Koreans. I'm gonna get it for the low. So he said, I got a lot of weapons on me like I'm Korean. Are the Koreans in the UK known to have a lot of weapons? Obviously, that's what he's insinuating from this. But again, I don't live there. I don't know shit. So can somebody please let me know?
Wanna be in the next door, I see your hope, it's me putting the key in. Left, right, left, and it's still behind. They ain't dressed like feds, but I can.
All right, I know it's very simple, and I keep stopping this shit a whole lot. But imagine if this left, right, left, even though this shit probably came out after Good Kid, Mad City. But imagine Kendrick has been listening to you niggas for this entire time and borrowed that left, right, and then we took another left on fucking, I think it's the Shireen joint or something like that. I can't remember what record it is off of Good Kid, Mad City where he says that shit. But imagine that's where fucking he got that shit from. That'd be tight as shit.
Feel the vibe, now I'm analyzing all my options. Cause often there ain't a problem, they be following just to kill some time. But fuck that, man, I'm still looking for an escape route. My actions are based on whatever they do. Until they sound the alarms, nah, cause by then they'll be surrounding the car. Walk one, it's time for my decision. Time to disappear like I is a magician. My driver in position, wheels spinning away and causing a cyclist collision. Sirens in my ears, new lights in my vision. Pedal to the metal, now we're losing them. Can just about see him in my view again, sliding and skidding. Driver moving like a hooligan, could win a one time in a prison. Looking around, I can't see the coppers now. Better park up before they send a chopper out. I'm hopping out, cautious. Got a link nearby, so I'm hiding my Glock around George's. 2-minute walk or a 30-second run. We gonna drive or go our separate ways. Let someone check it done. It don't make sense if he comes this way. There's less chance of getting sprung. Someone run into a house. Asthmatic and all. I got her out of breath, but I'm panicking. I'm cool. No, I'm lying. 1 strap, 4 shells. Sound ringing off a doorbell. The poor girl. Anybody would be naturally appalled, but it's urgent, me. It's a rascal emergency, and I'm a man that needs support. So open up the door and be mad at me in the hall. Now I'm inside, and I can't believe my guys. All my guys that never lied. I'm sick of the guy that could have been the reason I get died. But it's a shock to see me. Still he's reaching for his 9. But you know I got my heater, it's alright. So I draw for it, and I ain't hitting doors with it.
All right, so if I'm not mistaken, he's now ran back into the dude he was trying to get, but the undercovers was there, so he couldn't slide the nigga then. So then other shit happened, and now in the getaway, he's ran into somebody's random flat, and now that he's there, he's ran into the fucking guy who was actually trying to catch the whole time. That's what we've got right now.
For his 9, but you know I got my heater, it's alright. So I draw for it, and I ain't hitting doors with it. Walls on the floor with it. I'm 110% sure with it. I've already won this war with it. I let one go and hit his chest. I let another go, now I'm moving a bit possessed. It moved out the way and now one hit his bitch instead. Damn it!
Damn.
Moving a bit possessed. It moved out the way and now one hit his bitch instead. Damn it! But when I'm hanging them back, you'll be a fool if you don't expect no collateral damage. Now I'm running out the back door, jumping over fences. The only thing going through my mind is a sentence. Murderer. I'm in a worse position than I was earlier. Fuck.
Yo, that is. We're not gonna do Red Pill, but if I should do, I think I have Red Pill somewhere else. But if I should do Red Pill, let me know. But the way to end it again, just like for a first timer, if that's ever what you're like, that's your situation that you're in. That's probably actually the real thoughts that you're having. It's like, fuck, like. One, I didn't caught the collateral damage, but hey, if you're outside and you're about to do some shit like this, you better be ready to accept collateral damage, cause shit, you cannot dictate the other shit. You can only dictate the thing you're trying to do. So the collateral damage needs to be assumed and agreed upon. But now that you got away, or that you're trying to get away, yeah, you probably are only thinking about what the fuck the sentence is. Like, yo, I'm a fucking murderer. I got a X, Y, and Z. How long if I get caught for this shit? Like, and like he said, yeah, I'm in a worse off position than I was earlier, and it's all due to shit, the principle and my pride being hurt. This nigga I had to get my get back. That's fuck, what's that boy name? Tiny Boost. He was doing a song, and when Tiny Boost said that shit about they knocked off one of my niggas, they knocked off most of the block, I tried to get that get back, but I didn't get it. But you know I did. Like that's kind of what those situations like. That's what kind of what this reminds me of is like, yo, you tried to get your get back in the Ghetts situation, like he did, but like it's like damn, like the weight of those decisions, like I don't think motherfuckers really be knowing. Hey, this was hard as fuck. The karma, hey, I didn't even really trip off the name of the fucking record. Like yo, damn it, damn it. And then the word choice, like if it's the song's called Karma, using the word choice for collateral damage for the girl getting hit, like the karma that the dude gets when he gets shot in the chest and say he dies, that's the karma for putting the gun to fucking Ghetts' head. The karma that Ghetts gets because he's just a normal guy and he's not really outside like this is, you don't understand that you could accidentally shoot the wrong fucking person and now you got two bodies instead of the one you wanted to catch. So like again, just the layers of just, hey. All right, this is a long one. I stopped it a whole bunch. I'm gonna just wrap it up here. This shit was hard as fuck. Ghetts doing storytelling might be one of my favorite things that this nigga does now, because everything else I've heard him do is him just kind of, I'm not gonna say chatting shit, but just like being braggadocious or just showing the supreme skill of like how he can rhyme. So this is really nice to see. He could sit down and be like, oh, I can give you a tapestry. Check this out. I fuck with that fucking shit. So yeah, thank you to everybody that suggested this. This will come out as soon as it can. Thank you for everybody that just is messing with the channel and supporting it, and it is greatly appreciated. I'll keep having these coming daily, and yeah, let's go.